Welcome to Ready or Not. I will be playing this on the permadeath mode, Ironman mode, where if one of my officers dies, they're dead, and if I die, it's game over. So we'll see how fun / frustrating that gets. I've been on a bit of a Ready or Not kick recently. I've just been playing it, trying to get an S ranking on every mission, and I did yesterday finish that. It's gonna be nice to go back to normal gameplay rather than having to use the beanbag shotgun to kind of apprehend suspects. I'm speaking as if you, the viewer, are familiar with this game. If you're not, don't worry about it. We're just kind of gonna get into it. I'm gonna do Commander. I've already 100%ed this a while ago, finished the campaign, but I'm going to enable Ironman mode here, start it up, and now we're going to take a nice little trip through headquarters and just kind of see what's going on in this world. Feel free to skip ahead to when the mission actually starts if you want. But just know there's going to be a bit of rambling, a bit of a preamble before this mission starts, and likely each mission as I see what changes in the police station in between them. Here we get a nice Commander mode warning. Attention, Commander. You are about to embark on a grueling journey through the streets of Los Sueños, where death could lurk around any corner. There will be no restarts or second chances once you enter a mission, so bring your A game. Your team's lives are in your capable hands. Losses are permanent, and any mission could also be your last. Should you want to cut your losses at any point during a mission, gather your remaining team and return to your initial entry point in order to exfiltrate. Beware, while this will preserve your officers' lives, it may have a detrimental effect on their mental state. As your team gains experience through successful missions, their traits will become available to them, giving you further options on how to assemble your ideal entry team. Are you ready, Commander? I'm ready. So, here we are. In the Los Sueños police station. Los Angeles parallel, clearly. And here we have immediately some world building. In terms of an aesthetic, I don't know, it has a very militarized police setting while also kind of painting the world as destitute and insanely corrupt. More so than you could put on today's real world, but we see this sign like, I should have taken the shot. Never allow an active shooter to become a barricaded suspect. A flawed plan executed immediately beats a perfect plan executed an hour late. Stop the killing, stop the dying, and stop mass shootings. Last one, a very prevalent political message for our times, but what we see in this furthest one on the left and this stop the killing 1 second from the right, sort of an onus on police to take decisive action, definitive action. Pretty interesting to note there, because ideally policing would result in no lives lost. That's not how it happens today, and in a future where it seems like crime is becoming even more rampant, it would probably be even more prudent to not let situations deteriorate into a point where it says don't let an active shooter become a barricaded suspect. Then, you know, you're dragging time out. It's a lot more dangerous for people. You should have just shot him, is what they're saying, and stop the killing, stop the dying with a tactical officer behind it kind of gives the impression that shooting and killing the suspect immediately is going to be the best course of action. Please rate our service. Happy or not? Donate to your local police. Any help is appreciated. You can make a difference. And it just... I can't imagine anyone would put a happy face after leaving a police station, even if it was good service, because your mind is probably not in the best spot leaving the police station. Very rarely, you know, maybe on a good occasion, it's like, hey, we found the guy that stole your purse and we arrested him. But given the state of this world, purse snatchers and minor crimes or something that would probably have you leaving the station in a positive mood is unlikely to be. Here we get a little bit of a memorial. Original M14 rifle used by H. Lincoln Los Sueños SWAT D platoon 1996 to 2008. Oh man, do I want to read all that? It's giving a recap of a memorial for a very prominent SWAT officer. If you want to read this, pause and do so at your leisure. I'll even move over. You can kind of not really see that, but it's okay. So he's memorialized for his action. Possible nuclear device. Yeah. That's heroism right there. So, this is where we'll go for all of our missions. The briefing room. That's where we'll go for all of our missions and really start the game. But right now, as we see here, many missing persons posters. And this is something you might notice in this game. I can't tell if they use real images or AI images, or if they just do kind of really poor photoshops. We'll see what I'm talking about later. These, as of right now, seem like actually people's photos, maybe developer photos and everything, or, you know, Kickstart supporters, something like that. I don't know if this game is on Kickstarter. But either way, these all seem like real people. Actually, Yuki doesn't really. Maybe that's like a mod. They're like headshots of people. But otherwise, we can see missing persons plays a big part in this game. I don't want to give too much away yet, but the amount of missing persons displayed does kind of inherently reflect a flawed society, because ideally you would like to know where everyone is. And I mean, even today we have a fuck ton of missing persons, but just seeing this right in your face right here, kind of at the forefront, really puts in place what kind of degradation the city has incurred. I think these are anti-suicide ads. Yeah. No cure for the blue flu depression. Be there for a friend. Help them out. If you're struggling, you know, call for help. Coastal Grove Medical Center is a map. It's a location that we will get to explore later.
Sergeant Hoffman, please call switchboard. Sergeant Hoffman, please call switchboard.
Sending a patrol in disguise is against protocol. Just some little bulletin board material. Here we got our desk sergeant. What's up, brother? He looks fucking tired. Donate to your local police yet again. We can't help you with DeBanco issues. Losing money is not a police matter. Cryptocurrency is not a safe and reliable currency. We cannot help you with mind jot issues. Both of these are pretty prevalent themes, pretty prevalent plot points in terms of a behind-the-scenes story, because this game has interconnected missions, but the story, so to speak, is in the background. The story of Los Sueños is not pushed to the forefront. So while there's a connecting sort of buildup of some of the cases, it's not exactly prevalent. You can just play this, not look at anything, and just have fun with a SWAT simulator. And you can meticulously and kind of excruciatingly go through every little bit of detail that they put in this game to get a better sense of the world, what's happening, the major parties involved in certain aspects of criminality. So like DeBanco is a central bank that is having some struggles. People can't get their money, and when people can't get their money from the bank, it's obviously not good. So cryptocurrency stepping up and being a sort of alternate currency, but cryptocurrency even today is mostly just known for scams. There's basically only a few coins that are legitimately worthy investments. Everything else is like a rug pull or pump and dump. Like, it's all a bunch of bullshit by people just to scam gullible people, essentially, who don't know that much about cryptocurrency. Not to say that I do, I'm not investing in Hawk Tuah coin for a reason. You can just see a little bit more of the history of Los Sueños here. Bad segue, but it is what it is. First Intercontinental Railroad, Los Sueños first train station, 1860s, and now it is what it is. Clarence Smith. So this police station is a converted railroad station. Training facilities closed off to us right now. That's okay. Police officers are not above the law. Police corruption is a massive issue in real life, and in a destitute city such as Los Sueños, even more so. And we see right now this area is roped off to get to the evidence locker, listening room, interview room. They open up eventually just to provide a little bit more of a look into how this department is going on. Police locker room. We can customize our character, our loadout here. You see a whole bunch of TAC equipment, radios everywhere. This must be the patrol.
Sergeant Hoffman, please call extension 4100.
Patrol unit.
Sergeant Hoffman,
And here
4100.
is the SWAT office, where we can modify our loadout. See, hey, there's a good boy. Yeah, good boy spotted. Priorities of life. Hostages, innocent bystanders, public safety personnel, suspects, and then evidence. Fuck. Acronyms. The military loves their acronyms. I can only imagine police love their acronyms too, but what we're kind of seeing is what takes precedent in these situations. Saving evidence, pieces of evidence, obviously is important, but not as important as saving someone's life. You know, it's like, oh no, that guy's gonna burn that briefcase, but this hostage is also gonna get shot. So maybe stop the hostage from getting shot, rather than spoliation of evidence. I don't know if that only counts as spoliation. If it's, maybe it's a court case where it counts, and maybe it's not just a general broad term for destruction of evidence. Someone's trying to play Ready or Not. Good luck. On this dinosaur PC. I can't say shit. I don't really give a fuck about computers as I play this on a computer. In memoriam, this nice young officer, Jose Ross. Hey, that's a good kitty. I like cats more than dogs. Sorry to disappoint y'all. I know it's a horrible thing. And I know I'm meandering a bit here, but the briefing room is right in there. And here comes kind of the most important part. The drip. the drip. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll out with the Hawaiian that we're gonna throw on the Rolex, you know, we're gonna, yeah. Now that's what a policeman looks like, right? Alright, I'm not gonna roll like that. I will equip the Garmin Instinct 2 knockoff because I have one and I just like how it looks and I feel seen. Have that in the game. It makes me feel like kind of a chud. But typically, I mean, I don't focus too much on the appearance. I kind of stick with one thing throughout the entirety of it. It doesn't really matter ultimately, but you know, something like this. Something along these lines. Although wearing the woodland right now doesn't make me too happy. So I think I'm gonna go black. On black. Ah, that's not true. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The drip. This consumes my everyday life. And by that I mean it completely robs me of immediately jumping in and experiencing joy with video games. That's not true, but as far as loadout goes, like, you get access to everything right away. So it's, you know, it's kind of up to you what to do. Everything kind of handles essentially the same, so it's all about aesthetics. It's just like, you know, certain calibers have advantages, like the SA-58 is a 7.62, so it has more penetration, more stopping power than, you know, a submachine gun chambered in 9mm. So if you are shooting a suspect, maybe you shoot them once or twice and they're likely to give up, or, you know, they die. But, you know, it's mostly aesthetics, so it's a tough choice. Drip is a tough choice in all aspects, you know. So I'm gonna go with the 10mm MP5. No suppressor. Angle grip for an increased aim down sight time. Flashlight. Sidearm. I like the 509 because it looks like a SIG. Pretty sure that's what it's based off. Even though I don't know any SIGs that are striker fired, so I don't know. No sight, no muzzle. Nice and simple. Now we get into munitions. Coverage, steel, I don't really care too much about that, but as far as the sidearm goes, I'm only going to need like 1 extra magazine for the pistol, and I'm going to focus mostly on having deployables, things that I can throw. So I'm going to remove the wedge. Feels kind of like a waste. I'm going to keep the taser, but I'm going to throw in more flashbangs and 1 more C2. And this is generally what I'm going to go with for most of the game. I'm not really going to use tear gas because I don't want to wear masks generally, because you need them. Otherwise, you're going to get fucked up. Your squad's going to get fucked up. Although it depends, you know, we'll play around with it. We'll see. I'm going to use the mirror gun because I love looking under doors, and that's going to be about it. Now, as far as Alpha, goes, I'd like to have someone with an assault rifle in this role. Something like the MCX is fine. Something like the Mark 18, even finer. Give him a good underbarrel. Give him a nice chance, you know. I don't want him to have the breaching shotgun necessarily. Actually, yeah, that's okay. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. But same kind of deal. I'm gonna give him 1 more magazine, but I want to focus on deployables. Now, see, having 1 more C3 is gonna be nice. You don't really totally need it, but doesn't hurt to have it, rather. And I like to put everyone in this green top, multicam bottom. It's nice and simple, nice and clean. Change up the vests a little bit, you know. Some people have some things. Other people are set apart maybe a little bit, you know. But I feel like the red team, for the most part, is going to be kind of a do-all rifle squad. Using Mark 18s. And I went back too far. And he has a mirror gun. Really need him to have a mirror gun. Rather him have something like the Stinger, that launcher. That way they have a bit more of a farther option. Charlie, these are gonna be, actually, no. I'm wrong. I am so wrong. This man is gonna be my shotgun. That's right. It's always fun to doubt yourself. Isn't it? So, here we go. Charlie, he is going to be kind of a close fighter. And he is going to have shield. And he's also going to have heavy armor. Which means he's going to have a bit more handgun ammo than he is MP7 ammo. Now he doesn't really need whole lot of flashbangs because he's going to be going in first. So I'm going to put like a couple wedges on him. Let's change that to C3. Or 1C2. But it's nice to have someone with a shield go in, kind of tank, you know, physically, literally tank, be the main focus, but also rush people and get them down. But he's got to have the heavier vest because of that, but also bravo, this man. Nah, I don't need it. He's fine. Here I go doubting myself all the time. Probably for good reason. Watch, I'm gonna lose someone on the first mission. And my Delta boy gonna be a bit more of a power hitter. He's gonna have a nice battering ram. Do I have anyone else with it? No. Right. Nice battering ram for his shield carrying buddy. Pistol. Again, it is what. Although I should put a compensator on the other guy. He's only gonna have one. We're gonna give him more stingers. More flashbangs, because he'll most likely... Well, no, if I ram, he probably won't be the guy throwing shit. Probably be someone in Alpha, honestly. Good enough. Here I am. Oh, he's got so much. Damn. Make it a heavy armor for my shotgunner. Also got a different helmet, but... Now the pistol for Charlie is going to be more important. So I'm going to give him USP 45 because it has a decent capacity. For 45, no muzzle. Give him a scope. And a nice laser. So, that was convoluted. Probably not very interesting. But the methodology is the methodology. There's no true right or wrong answer. It just really does come down to what do you enjoy? This is what I enjoy. This is what I think gives me the best advantage for a variety of scenarios. But here we are in our briefing room. Don't forget, our mission is not to create widows and orphans. It is to bring order to chaos, even if that means just fucking blasting. And I believe this is our... Yeah.
Why not drop by my office for a
This is
chat?
our therapist. Now let's see. What do I want? How about a hot chocolate?
Officer Cooper, please call desk.
That was satisfying to me.
Your team looks up.
Sorry. But a nice little fun addition. This is a very common kind of billboard that we're gonna see. I am not particularly sure what crime it's for. Local police forces received. This is about the same thing that we saw earlier on that bulletin board. Some kind of footprint. Some kind of plane. And the writing is just not too legible. Some credit card numbers leading to a hotel of some sort. And a security camera picking up a specific vehicle from a crime. So maybe detailing the entirety of a particularly nasty crime. Just more police tactics there. Hey boss, that's quite the mustache you got. Haha, right. Here is our roster. So we have a total of 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people that can be on our roster. They all have varying degrees of usefulness in terms of what their trait is here. And in order to unlock their traits, we have to do better in we have to do more missions with them, not necessarily better. Although it might be experience based. I'm not actually sure. But some are better than others. Like decreasing the overall stress gain of your team, so their status doesn't go from content to anxious to, I forget what the third tier is. I wanted to say insane, but I'm sure that's not it. Intimidator increases the impact we have on suspect morale, so if we're yelling at people, or say you throw a flashbang, if this guy's trait is unlocked, they're more likely to surrender to you. We already have one, an intimidator. We have someone who's going to make our armor better. Got another intimidator and a pacifier, which I'm not going to be using less than lethal munitions, so honestly, I would rather replace him with someone who's going to give us less stress. And if I fire this guy, it'll increase the stress on our team, which kind of stinks because I'll just have someone relatively useless, I think, in my roster. Well, not relatively useless. He's a warm body. Not a great thing to say about a fellow officer, but it's the truth. And we can enlist someone, intimidator, armor, intimidator, but I would rather have someone like a door kicker who gives you a guaranteed chance. Guaranteed chance. Gives you a guarantee of kicking down a door the first time that you press kick down door. But, you know, that's a bit of thinking that'll come with it. So we go to first mission. For you, gas station. Thank you, come again. Time of day, 2300. Address for you, gas station, 5th Street South, Los Sueños. Seizing a moment of opportunity, a posse of delinquent young adults execute their plan in order to support a crippling addiction. And we get our mission briefing here.
Listen up. At around 2300, we received multiple 911 calls from the 4U gas station at 5th and Van Drake and Southside. We believe this to be a stick-up robbery with multiple armed suspects. At this current time, we don't know the condition of 4U manager Mudassir Varma or Charla Layton, with both calling in during the robbery along with multiple other civilians in the premises, including Charla's daughter, Crystal Layton. First responders began locking down on the scene at 2340, containing the area for D Platoon's arrival. An officer on scene reported the sound of gunshots at 2345 within the main building. We can identify all three suspects on the scene: Andre Williams, Zion Pretlow, and Jaden Fletcher. All have their own run-ins with the law for drug-related offenses or violent crimes. Be advised, some or all may be under the influence of methamphetamine and incredibly erratic. This potentially showing their true motives to feed a lethal addiction, even with the stick-up being high risk. We can assume their move was calculated, with DeBanco stopping by before the robbery for regular pickup of cash stored on the premises. DeBanco's employees are known to be at risk during their shifts, with many criminal acts committed against them, such as assault and attempted robberies. Along with the front entrance into the store, there's a second method of entry into the diner side area on the northern side. If both locations aren't viable options, there are 2 alternate entry points on both sides of the building. One may require a key card used by employees. You should be able to find it in a Knox box on scene. Suspects may have broken away from the main building into the side garage on the eastern side. Exercise caution when moving around the exterior. It is unlikely the suspects are wearing armor. They are armed and have demonstrated their intent to cause harm. We do know at least one of the suspects is carrying a 9mm semi-automatic pistol, as described by a witness. Remember to only use lethal force on what you deem as an imminent threat to you or your element, as well as civilians present at the scene. Plan and coordinate your actions accordingly. And get to work.
That lethal force notice is helpful because if you just shoot someone in the back of the head, you don't announce that you're police, you will lose score, because that's not really legal? Question mark. Not totally great. But we see our suspects here. Andre Williams, 6'3" male, 165 pounds, medium build, attends 213 Mission High in his final year. Following an incident at school, Andre was placed under house arrest at his grandmother's house in the Dawson Gardens project while an investigation took place. Charges have since been dropped, citing a lack of due diligence from officers who attended the scene. Great job. Police incompetence there. On January 30th, Andre was engaged in a gunfight between himself and a rival gang during the shooting of a rap video for an underground media organization entitled 808 Sueños. The video footage has been circulated heavily, achieving Andre and his crew notoriety. So, a wannabe rapper, gangster, shooting people and getting, getting some, as the kids say, street cred. Jaden Fletcher, 6 foot, 180 pounds, slim build. Jaden lives with his older brother in the Dawson Gardens project, a low-income housing development known for its high crime rates and drug activity. There are reports of domestic violence in their household and of them engaging in criminal activity to support their drug habits. As remedial action, Jaden was enrolled in a drug treatment program to help him overcome his addiction. He was also placed on probation and required to attend regular counseling sessions. His brother, who was also involved in a drug activity, was charged and sentenced to prison for drug-related offenses. Just a troubled youth, living in a bad area. Seems, unfortunately par for the course for a lot of, like, minor criminals. You know, it's bad home lives leading to deviant behavior. It is the nature of modern living, unfortunately, a side effect. Unfortunately from Virginia. Zion Pretlow, unfortunately from Virginia. It's not a bad place to live, from what I hear. Zion Pretlow, 6'5", and 10 inches, so almost 6'6". Pretty big motherfucker. 175 pounds. He's small as fuck. How is his build medium, but Fletcher's is slim? It doesn't make no sense. Originally from Virginia, Zion has been living in Sueños for the last 5 years since his mother moved for work. Attended 213 Mission High School before being expelled following an incident where he was caught selling marijuana on school grounds. Bad boy. He is widely known in the community as a drug dealer who supplies a variety of illicit substances to individuals in the area of 213 Park and North Park. Zion has a slender build and stands at approximately 5'10" in height. He has a distinct scar above his right eyebrow that runs diagonally across his forehead. Six foot 5 feet. So they put a typo right here. they're gonna have him be 6'10". I didn't even recognize that, but he's 5'10" and 175 pounds. Okay, that makes more sense why he's got a medium build, I guess. Not really. This guy's 2 inches taller, 5 pounds heavier, and he's slimmer. Come on. Come on. We see known civilians in the area, and this is what I mean about AI photos right here. Look at this. This is not a real person. These are not real people. It's like they took the in-game asset and like airbrushed it, or like ran it through an AI imagery program to make it look like a picture. And there's a lot of examples of this, so I don't know if they actually did use AI for it, or if they just kind of settled on conventional tools to get this very uncanny valley look, but get used to it. Charlotte was our initial point of contact inside the building before police arrived on scene. Charlotte Layton. She found a hiding place and called 911 immediately after spotting one of the gunmen. Rescue of this civilian is imperative, specifically her eyewitness account of the events that transpired before police arrival will help put the suspects behind bars for good. Charlotte's child Crystal is also inside the building. To our knowledge, they are not close to one another proximally. Crystal Layton, young girl. Crystal has reportedly gone missing inside the building, having been split from her mother during the start of the robbery. With her whereabouts unknown, maintain a close eye. Crystal is small, only 4'8". She could be hiding in a closet or small room if she's lucky. She's hiding in a closet. Like a fridge, more like. Mudasir Varma. Mudasir is the day shift manager of the Coahuila. For you. Of the Coahuila. For you. He overlooks services from opening to 8:30 p.m. Based on what his employees tell us, Mudasir called in late today, but nevertheless it seems as though he was in the building at the time of the robbery. If this is the case, he may have valuable information regarding the suspects if they were previously in the store with any other individuals. And we have a 911 call from Charla.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, my name is Charlotte Layton. I'm at a gas station and need help right now.
Ma'am, are you at the 4U gas station on 5th and Van Drake South Side?
Yes! Please help. I got separated from my daughter, Crystal. They're shooting people.
Okay, I need you to listen to me carefully, okay? Follow my instructions. You need to find a safe place anywhere you can hide, and I need you to stay on the line with me, okay? Officers are already on the way.
Okay. Please don't hang up, God.
I'm here, ma'am. I need you to stay hidden and quiet for me until officers get there.
Oh, fuck, I think they're coming.
Listen up. At around 2300, we received multiple...
The briefing plays automatically after these other medias. It's kind of unfortunate, but I want to get to these photos before getting to Mudasir's 911 call. We see in the briefing that they said one person has a 9mm auto pistol. We see Tech 9 9mm from this camera footage of one of the robbers. 3 robbers running in. We know there's 3 suspects. I think there's only 3, honestly. Only 3 suspects. And in the onlooker photograph, one of the shooters exiting the station brandishing a gun, shooting a homeless man with a checkered shirt. So this is right in front of the store. This looks to be a normal pistol. Let's listen to Mudasir's call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello! I'm being robbed!
Okay, try to remain calm for me, sir. Where's the robbery taking place?
The Foil gas station on 5th and Van Drake, Southside. Now I've got it. They started shooting.
Officers are on the way, sir. I need you to get somewhere safe, okay? And if you're able to, please tell me how many people you saw inside.
I'm in the back room. I'm not sure how many. I think...
Sir? Hello, sir?
Some of these like 911 calls are tough to listen to. They get tougher as it goes on. There's a lot of tough, unsettling, borderline, well, not borderline, very uncomfortable subject matter in this game, as befits a more realistic yet dark interpretation of police work. You know, the showing kind of the horrible aspect of it, especially in a proto Los Angeles in the future after basically economic collapse. But we got a nice map, a nice blueprint of the gas station, so I'm thinking I might try something different. Probably gonna get someone killed. We'll see. So I am thinking I might put my Bravo team at the front door. Shield Boy, Red Team, and I are gonna circle around, get in through the freezer. This door is closed. I'm gonna have Red Team set up shop there, and I'm gonna have them blow the door. I'm gonna come in through the front door with the other two. I'm gonna have them both blow the doors, throw in flashbangs. This is a large area, so coming in from two ways helps kind of contain everything. Then probably work my way through this side, look in the bathrooms, go through the middle, go through the break room and all this, get to the kitchen. And then I'll have the whole team probably push through this side as I eke out the other. The best laid plans never really come to fruition though. So who knows, maybe immediately I'll just cut to the left. Forgo everything that I said. Maybe. And we see our bad boys here. Bad boys ready to do some good.
Talk to entry team.
Hands up, do it now!
Suspects have taken refuge and are refusing to cooperate. Move in, remember your ROE, and secure the area.
Switching to full auto.
Behind you.
I'm not really gonna just kablam, but
Element to talk. One wounded
and
civilian.
here is
Requires
our
immediate medical.
Talk to entry
homeless man in the checkered shirt that was shot.
Take them out.
Blue. Stack up on the right. Copy.
And have blue team stack up on the right there.
Drop the gun! Don't get down! Slowly! LSPD, don't move!
Oh, fucking hell.
Find support.
And we are already going at it. Holy shit.
Split the stack.
We're just gonna split the fucking stack here. We're just gonna go in hard, honestly. Breach C2, clear with flash. You see what I mean? Like, this guy's going in first. This guy with the launcher and the shotty.
Opening on the right.
Get down on your knees! Run it down! Get down!
I got nothing here.
All right.
Restrain him.
Moving into handcuffs. Everything's gonna be okay.
So now,
Into handcuffs. We're police. Are you hurt? Safe.
oh yeah. Oh boy.
Entry team to talk. Civilian is good to go. Comply.
Yeah, that man should have dropped his
Talk to
gun.
element. Roger. Trailers inbound.
Deploying chem light.
Holy shit, his entire face is gone.
I'm with you.
The man with the shotgun must have got a hold of him. But you know, the best laid plans, as I said, never come to fruition.
Cover the area. No problem.
Good.
Oh, we got one bad boy out here. I'm gonna see if I can take care of him on my own. Not great.
Down on your knees. Hands up, above your head. Entry team to talk. One suspect down, responsive.
I'm using a 10mm,
Clean house and we'll take them out.
and he's basically dead. So, not gonna be getting any gold stars for that one. And this last one is most likely in the diner. We'll see.
Move in and clear it. Come up with me. Move, hands up. Don't move.
We should check the right. Searching the clock.
Got it. Empty over here. Talk. Civilian cuffed and prepped for
Cam light
evac.
out.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry, little girl.
Trailers
I think we
incoming.
went to the same school. You have what you
Talk
wanted.
reporting. Roger that. Trailers incoming.
Fall in behind me.
Proceed with
Push
caution.
up
I hear
and
him
cover.
in the next room.
Good.
I just realized I never checked this one. You know, that's just bad police etiquette to not check your corners, check everything. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna ram.
Ram the
Just gonna
door, bang the
flash.
room.
Confirmed. Knocking it down.
Nice and easy.
Open your mouth.
Because it should be intimidating enough.
Drop the weapon and put your... Get on the ground now.
You see right there, kind of overwhelming force for one
You need to relax.
individual is enough to get him down.
Entry team to talk. Civilian ready to go.
Talk to element. Copy entry team notifying trailers.
Bring order to chaos is not completed though,
Provide support.
Recall.
so I think there's still someone
Need to
else
talk. One
in the
civilian down.
area.
Talk to entry team.
Bagging.
Roger that. Continue with your mission.
Poor motherfucker, man.
Turn around, strain them.
You have any weapons on you? Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
Open and clear.
Ready.
Need you to slide
Stack to the
over.
left.
Check out the board.
Oh yeah, we got one in there. They said 3 suspects, huh?
Breach and clear with
We're gonna C2 and clear. The explosion from the C2 should knock him on his ass. That way we don't actually need.
Setting it now.
Opening on the left.
If I
Down on your goddamn knees now!
And he's just playing dead. Not even playing dead, he just got fucked up, so.
Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
And that's bring order to chaos.
Opening on the right.
So, there are no more enemies.
Element to talk. Got a deceased civilian requesting Thames.
Report to center for debrief.
Didn't even get a chance to look around there. But that's that mission, you know, it's nice and easy. More enemies. I didn't really secure everyone, so it's just an A+ instead of an S. And S is you keep everyone alive. 2 people there died. Everyone's content. Very nice. No one's insanely stressed out. We didn't see anyone get killed. No one, as far as we go, died. No civilians died. We didn't really get into any major firefights. The one guy did get his face blown off by the shotgun, but that's just unfortunate.
Officer Turner, please call desk.
I would recommend you go and find any person who covers these missions in depth. I would recommend it if you're interested in any kind of lore, because I'm gonna just be going to complete these missions and complete the game in terms of respecting the permadeath mode, the Ironman mode, and I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time looking around at things, you know. If they're there, I'll look at them and I'll tell you, but there's intriguing lore to this game, and I'm getting to wrapping up this first video, and I know it was, what, 5 minutes for the actual mission and whole bunch for the preamble, but it'll be different next time, and it'll change as it goes on for sure. But if you made it this far, thank you. It's just a nice introductory into Ready or Not. I hope to see you next time.